What's up, guys, and welcome back to Total War Attila, where we're continuing on with our ambitions to get the Vikings to become, well, I say Vikings, they're a few centuries prior to the actual Vikings, but they're they're Nordic people, so it's about the same, really, in the end, if you really think about it. But anyway, we're taking our Swedish people, because apparently Norway isn't quite in this. But yes, we're taking our Nordic people, Scandinavians, and we're trying to take over the world. So far, we've done a pretty average job at taking Denmark and places like that. Well, they're the land that becomes Denmark at some point in the future. Yes, we started with this place. We took this place. We took this place. This place then got burnt to the ground. We're now rebuilding it. After the Danes came back and decided the Danes have in fact cleared off. They were camping in this area right here, and they've now disappeared, so I'm not too sure where they've gone. Is this them? That's the Franks. Yeah, I'm not sure where they've gone. They've cleared off somewhere. But we have found ourselves in a bit of a predicament. In last week's episode, we decided, well, I'll say last week's episode, the episode from like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I digress. In the last part of this, we sent this army over, led by big Heydrich. It wasn't actually him, it was led by somebody else, Sigurd or something like that, who ended up dying in battle because we sent them over here. And then it turned out the the Jutes, who actually originally had this location, ended up migrating over to Britain, where they took Camulodunum, off of whoever had it, I think the Romans at the time. And yes, they actually have quite a sizable army currently positioned there. So we need to try and take that from them. And so far, we've done a crap job of doing it. We lost most of our men in the battle. And we've now had to resort to recruiting a bunch of missionaries. Or not missionaries, mercenaries. Yes, we're currently fortified in this forest over here. But we are sending reinforcements. We have this fleet over here, currently led by Big Ring, who's going to come down, and then we're going to double attack, like DP these guys, and hopefully take Camulodunum off of the Jutes, and hopefully eradicate the Jutes. They do still have this little random unit down here for some reason. I think that's all they've got. So if we take this out, then we've got a pretty good chance of getting rid of them. So we're going to continue on with that. We have 2,000 odd coins to play with, although we aren't actually making particularly great money. We're only making 500 coins per turn because our expenses at the moment are pretty high. Mainly because we have this like almost full-sized army, and then we also have this full-sized or almost full-sized army full of missionaries, mercenaries, to deal with. Their wages are probably a bit high, so yes, it's going to be a bit of a tough time. So I think what we're going to do is just keep our money in the bank for the time being in case this drops down too much, and we're going to end turn. No, we're not. There you go. Have some skills. Right, end turn. Right, brilliant. Bloody Hernsholt consumption is continuing. Wonderful. Alright, well that's brilliant. We've still got our consumption going on over here. Although apparently it hasn't affected any of our units. But anyway, we have this fleet here, who I think we have in the speed. Yeah, double time. So we'll just keep these guys coming here. It should only take another turn, hopefully, to get to Camulodunum. Camulodunum. Do we want to do anything back here? I'm not really sure we do, to be honest. We have consumption there. Do we have consumption at... I think it said we passed consumption on to... spread to Ravenna. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, it looks like we have passed consumption onto Italy. We have sent it all the way around Europe, all the way along, and all the way up to the west coast of Italy. Sorry, the east coast of Italy. We've also passed it to Scanza, which is, I guess, yeah, I'm not sure where that. what that place is today. But anyway, yes, we've passed it here, and we've also passed it. To be honest, I'm surprised we've not passed it to Rugion, and we're probably going to give it to Alabau in like a turn's time anyway, because we haven't. We now have a trade route with ourselves, which is yeah, possibly going to allow it to end up spreading to us. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how to deal with consumption. If there's something you can do to get rid of it. But the game hasn't told me, or at least I haven't seen anywhere, of how to deal with it, so we're just going to ignore it, as you do with most things, as we have done with the current pandemic on the go for the most part, and until it got completely out of hand, and then we decided to actually do something about it. So we're just going to replicate that behaviour, and just ignore it until it becomes a serious issue. So, let's end turn again. And see what happens, and see if it spreads anymore. Oh, we've encountered the Garama Nata Ans. Garama and Nata, yeah, them. Right, good stuff. Okay, let's get this fleet down to Camalodonium, or Camalodium, or whatever it's called. Right, let's put them into normal stance. It's actually going to mean that we take another turn here. I'm just going to park myself in that little sort of bay area. Can you actually sail all the way down to like Paris? You probably could actually. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Okay. Anyway, we're going to park ourselves here for the time being, and then in a turn's time we'll head straight for Camalodonium. Camalodunum. I'll eventually, at some point, if I keep pronouncing it differently every time, sooner or later I'm bound to land on the correct pronunciation. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, I should probably learn how to pronounce it, given that I'm going to hopefully have it in a few turns' time. So yeah, that's fun. Although it did take me like 2 weeks to work out that I was pronouncing the Danes, calling the Danes the Dans. But anyway, we're just going to gloss over that entire incident. Alright, well, this is a turnout. Okay, so it would appear as if Big Getwolf is decided that he's got the biggest balls in the country and has decided to just take his 2,081 men with another 120 men led by Big Garulf to come and take on my 2,100. It's a pretty level battle, but it is giving us a pretty substantial chance of success here, actually, which is kind of interesting. It seems like they have kind of miscalculated the situation here. So let's auto-resolve it. Do they have many projectile? They have 1, 2, 3. We've got a couple of unknowns. They don't have too many. Do these guys... Nordic Levy, I don't know. I don't think they're able to throw anything. So let's just go a balanced stance, shall we? Let's just do that. They actually have more men than us by about 100. So we've sunk that fleet. Hopefully we've done decent damage to the other one. A decisive victory. They lost 1,291 men. We only lost 578. So we killed over double the amount that we lost. And we still have over 1,500 men remaining. We've also captured 169 men as well. So we can either ransom them, which gives us some money. We lose integrity, apparently. Replenish our armies or kill them. Let's use them to replenish ourselves. Might as well, given that we're basically going to take those guys. And that was also their leader as well that was in that fleet. Anyway, we're going to take those guys, stick them in our army, and then take them back to their home to come and help us kill all of their friends. So that's going to be an interesting turn of events. But yes, we hopefully... I think that may have been the entire army from Camalodunum. So it may be relatively undefended now. Right, so I have just googled Camalodunum, and it turns out it's somewhere I've forgotten the name of already. Colchester. So from now on, Getwolf's apparently Garulf has apparently died, and we've been given a mission to apparently get an alliance with the Rugians. Anyway, yes. From now on, this place shall always be called... I've forgotten the name again. Bloody hell. Literally just googled it. Colchester! We shall be referring to this place as Colchester from now on. Or Essex. Essex is also a potential name. So, anyway, we shall send this fleet over here. That is the big army that they sent to come and take us on, the Dread Berserkers, who are heavily wounded, leaving Essex completely undefended. So let's take these guys and put them into regular stance and send them all the way down here. And then we shall, these guys are both within range, we shall attack them. They have a grand total of 281 men. We have a grand total of 3,294, if my maths are correct. So yes, just a slight advantage. Anyway, let's auto-resolve this. Let's go aggressive. And that has killed all of them, as you would expect. Apparently we did lose. Is this us? This is us, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently we lost 27 men. We also killed all of them, so that's fine. So we'll do that. We have the option to do many different things. We shall just simply occupy the territory. Now, we have taken this place. However, what's the least damaged army? Probably. Okay, let's not exchange, shall we? Let's take this army. And can we actually get out? Oh, for goodness sake, he's not able to move that far. Oh well. Anyway, in a turn's time, we shall go and end the Jutes before they come back and try anything else. Because we've already ended them once, and then they turned up over here. So we might as well just go and finish the job. So anyway, we have taken Essex from the Jutes, and now we can look at potentially trying to take other areas in Great Britain. Look, there's not Adrian's Wall. Adrian's Wall's several hundred miles that direction. No, it is in fact Stonehenge. I was going to call it Great Henge, but no, that would also not be correct. Stonehenge! It's quite nice. I quite like this game. There's a lot of like sort of random little things that kind of look interesting. Anyway, yes. Very nice. Okay, so we now have several options. We either go and take Lindum and declare war on the Britons, or we go and take Londinium. But if we do that, then we are at war with them, and they also have this place, and they have this place. So it's potentially not going to be a particularly easy fight. Whereas Great Britain, or the Britons, look like they could be potentially relatively takeable. They don't have a great sized army, and they also only have, as far as I can see, the one location, so it shouldn't be too much effort to try and take them. Anyway, yes, we also have a mission to get a alliance with the Rugians. Apparently we've already got the non-aggression pact. So, oh look, the Danes have turned up over there as well. Are the Danes going to go to war with them? They may well do. Oh well. Right, let's just get this over and done with, shall we? Right, let's do this. Accepted. Wonderful. So we're now military allies with those guys, which is nice. That should hopefully have given us our mission. Right, we passed our mission, gave us 1,000 coins. Wonderful. Okie doke. So, now, what is the state of Essex? Is it needing repaired? It is, in fact, needing repaired. What's this? A vicus. Apparently we need to convert it to a torp, so let's do that. Apparently we can't do that because it's going to cost us almost 10,000 coins. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, let's repair everything else then, shall we? This is we've got a jetty, got a chieftain's hall, got a sacred ground as well. We could repair this, but then we're going to have to knock it down at some point anyway. Alright, yeah, let's just repair it. And then hopefully we'll convert the city into a torp, or whatever it is, later on. Right, well, I think all we can do right now is just enter. No, we won't, because apparently everyone under the sun has something that needs looked at. Ah, great, now they clear off. Oh, looks like they're heading straight for Alabau. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So now we have to build an army over there, hopefully to defend that from them. Oh, it's literally never ending, is it? Absolutely never ending. A noble birth! Erlinger. Parents Geezer and Bjorg. Great. So we have a new heir apparently as well. So let's have a look. Where's our family tree in here? There he is. There he is, Erlinger. This is our current heir, Idric. Although he's also not actually our heir, because apparently this is our heir. Not entirely sure why he's our heir. We also can't really do anything to him, which is kind of annoying. Kind of want this guy to be our heir. Right, let's try and seek him a wife again, because he's had. We've tried to find this guy a wife in the past, and he somehow failed. And then he ended up having an illegitimate son. So God only knows where he found the woman for that. But yeah, he somehow is able to have a son, but doesn't in any way seem to find himself a wife. But anyway, it is what it is. This guy over here is just shouting. Not sure what he's up to. But I think our best option right now is we actually kind of want to send our army after those guys. So I think we're just going to actually just send these guys off to chase down the Jutes before they have a chance to replenish or do anything that could potentially affect us badly. We're also going to send this fleet that we have here up to Alabau just to help defend it, just in case they decide to come and try and take that back. That there's a little bit of defense there to stop them. Meanwhile, we have these guys getting replenished, which is lovely. We could probably start actually recruiting some new men. Apparently we're not able to. Not entirely sure why we're not able to recruit anybody. Oh, is it because we're in the water apparently? There we go. Okay, so now we can start recruiting people. All we can get is Nordic Levy apparently. Probably because this building isn't the type that we need. So we need to convert that at some stage, and then we can actually start recruiting good units. So yeah. Yeah, apparently this all it allows us to build is Nordic Levy, so that's absolutely wonderful. But our public order is not too bad. It's only -2. Sorry, it's -25, but it's only going down -2. So in a turn or so, that should hopefully be starting to come back up again. Over here, public order is actually not too bad. It is now going down for some reason. Not entirely sure. Maybe it's because of all the consumption that's going on. But yeah, it's hopefully not too bad. This place is absolutely massive. What are you guys up to? Also, the Dans have just decided to rock up and sit next to these guys. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh well, it is what it is. Does this place still have consumption down here? You guys still dying? Shitting yourselves to death? Apparently not. It doesn't look like it. There's a nice little aqueduct going on here, which is quite interesting. Anyway, I digress from what I was doing. We shall come back here and do absolutely nothing because there's nothing to do. I might just end turn again. Our food is not great at the moment. So it was +30 something, it's now only +4, potentially because this place is using it all and not producing any. So yeah, we don't actually have any farmlands. We have jetties, we've got a chieftain's hall, we've got some sacred ground. It does convert people to paganism, which is good. But it also doesn't produce any food for us, which is not good. So yeah, we might have to do something about that. Londinium doesn't actually, unless we just can't see it, doesn't actually appear to have anybody in it, which is interesting. But anyway, I think we'll just end turn here and we'll just continue chasing those Jutes down. I'm not sure what they're going to do quite right now. They may try and take back Alabau, but at the same time they may just try and hide from us. I mean, it's in their best interest to try and hide, but we will chase them to the end of the world. Right, so they have, in fact, gone all the way back to Denmark, by the looks of it. I think that's part of Denmark. I think so, anyway. And yes, we shall just continue chasing them. Oh, for goodness sake. Mate, I've got my own stuff on my plate. This is all because we declared a military alliance with them. They are going to give us 1,000 coins to join the war against the Danes. How about you become a tributary state and just start paying us money? Right, so apparently the Regians decided that they wanted us to come and help them defend themselves from the Danes, and then when I counter-offered them something, they said no. And instead of coming back offering something different, they have just, well, coming back and offering like a better proposal for us joining them in the war against the Danes. They have just decided to offer one of their daughters as an arranged marriage. Fredillo. Do I want Fredillo? How old are you, love? 28. I mean, you're getting pretty old. You're getting on a little bit. You're also shrewish, apparently, whatever that means. That is to marry our heir, Hydric, though. I mean, he is only 22 and she's 28. That's quite a... Nah. Well, that military alliance lasted a while. Well, I mean, we got 1,000 coins out of it for doing it. I don't think our integrity has been done very well. Yes, we didn't do a very good job there of being allies. A noble marriage! Lovely. Okay, well, Hydric now has himself a wife. Excellent. Okay, so anyway, we have these guys here. We can actually go and attack these guys. I don't know if we'll actually reach them quite. I think we should be able to. No, apparently not. We are about 3 inches away from attacking these guys. Anyway, we are right next to them, so hopefully we'll be able to do something about them. Oh wait, actually, it's this place that the Danes... Wait, who? What? Oh yeah, it is this place. The Danes are standing right next to... I don't think they stand much chance. They only have, like, 2 units. That's about it. They have these guys, so 3 units there, and then they have this little fleet thing positioned here with our 3 units in it. So, yeah, they don't have particularly many guys. These guys, however, are heavily battle-scarred. We could potentially send this army over to go and help. I mean, I feel like if I go over here and help them in war against the Danes, that I'm then just going to attack them and take this place from them. So, I mean, that might work out for me. That might be a good idea. Are we actually still allied with the Danes, given the fact that we are not the Danes, the Rugians? We are still a military ally with them. They are a trade partner of it. Right, you know what? I'm sending this army over to come and help. We don't have many men, that's the only thing. We could potentially hire some mercenaries though. That's cost us quite a bit of money. But it should hopefully give us a pretty substantial army now to come and help these guys out. So we'll send these guys over. And we shall help in the battle against the Danes. However, it has left this place now completely undefended, so if the Jutes decide they want to go and take that, then it's potentially an option for them. However, we would just turn around and come straight back, so we'll see what happens there. Should we get this? It's only 6 turns, and then it gives us the ability to create a trader's depot, which I'm not sure what a trader's depot does, but it sounds good, so... Wait, what does this give us overall? +1 public order, if we get all of these. Actually, let's do that. Let's do 3 turns, we'll get this. And then we'll see how long it takes to get that, but then that would give us our first whole unit, first whole thing of our civic research tree. So we'll have a look at doing that. And then, yes, I think we might just have to end turn here and see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye on these guys. These are the most interesting ones, because if they go and try and take this place, then we might have to turn these guys around. They might just try and attack us straight up, which will be a bit of an interesting fight for them. I think if they're going to try and take Alabau back, they might struggle, because we do actually have some units there. Yes, we'll end turn and we'll see what they decide to do. Bloody famine! -60. What on earth? So, what has caused all of our... So apparently these guys are eating all of our food. We've got -30 food over there. We've got 14 getting done here. Is this entire area is producing 40? It is, yeah. So we're only producing 14 food for some reason. Maybe we've got too many men. That might be our problem here. We've got too many. Our armies are too big. They're eating all of our food. Anyway, where are the Danes? They are in fact attacking these guys now. So let's go declare war on them. They have absolutely nobody to help them. And yes, let's accept that. There we go. Just send these guys over to help out in the battle against those guys. Hopefully we shall be victorious there. Meanwhile, the Jutes have decided to about turn and come back this direction, so we'll chase them back over this way. Again, we stop about 2 inches away from actually being able to attack them, which is extremely frustrating. Right, we need to do something about this food shortage issue. Is there anything we can do about this food shortage issue? I mean, this building is apparently consuming 20 food, so we could potentially just destroy it. What does it give us? Apparently lets us... We did make some money, and public order is increased. Right, you know what, we're just going to destroy it. Public order is not going to be good if we have no food to feed everybody, so we might as well just lose a bit of public order from not having that building, but increase our food consumption, or reduce our food consumption slightly. Right, so that pretty much calls it for that turn. And I think I might actually end the episode here on that slight cliffhanger. I was expecting something a little bit more interesting to happen towards the end, but apparently it hasn't. Mainly because these guys have decided that they're just going to position themselves constantly just out of our range. Yes, hopefully we will eventually catch up to them. It looks like they may have recruited some mercenaries, because they have 17 units. I'm not sure if they've always had 17 units, but yeah, hopefully by the time we catch them they're not super difficult to take. Meanwhile, over here we also have this army who have made their way across to here, so we should hopefully be able to take out the Danes and help our good friends, the Ruganis, defending their main city, because they are one of our trade partners, and then we could potentially maybe look at attacking them and taking that city off them. But I didn't say that, so you didn't hear that from me. So yes, that could potentially be an option, but apart from that, everything's looking absolutely awful because we have no food and we're losing money. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you're new around here. And yeah, remember to ding that bell as well, so that you're notified whenever I upload, if I can ever say that sentence, apparently. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. So until then, cheerio.